Rue, we're in your neck of the woods now. We're in fandom together. How like how do you feel managing me right now?
I don't know whether or not I'm happy or disappointed there isn't a top hat or a puppet somewhere.
Oh, I was hoping for a full screen. Oh well. Go ahead, John.
I mean, this is we are here to have fun. I mean, I don't want to go too hard because they cut the promos where it's like then I'll be like funny and Will just isn't funny, and we don't want that. It's ridiculous.
But I will say that like with the guy who's coming on next, there has to be an obligatory undercover brother mention. Those are the three things I wanted to mention, and that's about it. How are you feeling?
Yeah. First off, shout out to Undercover Brother. Yeah, I'm excited to be here against my fellow tribesmen and Will.
I'm actually feeling pretty good. I guarantee John's gonna talk mad amounts of shit about the person I just happened to lose to the last time.
Supporting the adopted tribesman in John. He might as well be Jewish at this point.
I know all the lingo.
Yeah, exactly. And about fandom, I don't know anything, so most of my comments are going to be about the Jewish culture tonight.
If I can forget that, if I can move past it, I don't know why the hell he can't.
So, oy vey, shalom, mazel tov, and let's go win some fandom. I love fandom.
I'm just going to say, let's all have some fun.
Hello there.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Fandom Fights. I'm happy to be here. My name is Tim. We got a great singles match for you today. We got Mr. John Maher going up against Mr. Will Cohen. I'm looking forward to this because there's lots of layers here that I'm looking forward to. Will, yes, he brought it up. His last match didn't go that well. But that being said, Will's a good player. He's had some great wins, some not so good losses, but overall, I think he's got some really good knowledge. We've seen that in teams. Pinheads was a great team. His new team is fantastic as well. And then on the other end of things, we got John, also part of a fantastic team in them damn enchiladas, but also a really good singles player nonetheless. And I think that some butting heads here. I'm looking forward to it. We'll see what happens. And also, I just want to put out this right now. Amaru, Aaron, you both look great. You both look fantastic. Keep it up. Don't change a thing. All right, let's get into it, starting with round number one. Here's how it's going to work. There are going to be 10 questions from 10 random categories in the realm of fandom fights. Each question is going to be worth 1 point a piece. If you get all 10 questions correct, you're going to be issued a bonus question to you. Only to you. You each get 3 repeats followed by one, or not followed by, including one challenge for the match. Gentlemen, any questions as we kick this one off?
No questions.
No, let's have some fun.
Okay. All right. First question coming in the category of the MCU. And the question is, which MCU film features a government agency ransacking one of the characters' labs and confiscating all of their research? I just returned from a trip back in Wisconsin, but because I was gone, I missed some fandom. I missed a couple matches. I feel like I'm not in it, so this is like my return to form. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with John.
They didn't deserve it. Spider-Man: Homecoming.
And Will.
Oh, and I said Ant-Man.
Both incorrect. We were looking for Thor. Thor.
Oh.
Thor.
Can I challenge? Yep. Damage Control takes all the Vulture shit.
All right. We'll be right back after that challenge. All right, back from the challenge. Took a look at the question, took a look at the scene in the movie. Spider-Man Homecoming doesn't quite fit. Damage control comes and kind of takes over Vulture's stuff. It's not really a lab. It's at the beginning of the movie. They're just working as for the city to clean up the mess. So it doesn't quite fit the description. So John will lose his challenge, but it is still 0-0. So it's still a tie game, but we're going to move on to the next question in the category of YA. Name one of the 2 tributes from District 4 in the Hunger Games Catching Fire. Looking forward to the new Hunger Games movie coming out later this year. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. And this is a good movie too.
I don't remember these people's names.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Will.
I couldn't remember if it was Mads or Mags, so I said Finnick.
And John.
That's probably right. I just wrote Apollo.
Finnick is correct. The other option was Mags.
Mags with a G. Okay.
Next question coming in the category of sci-fi icons. Who plays John Connor in Terminator Salvation? This is the one where there is salvation. I think. Maybe. It's been a while. Not to spoil things too much, but I am playing in a fandom match in a few days. Kind of forgot about it. Have not studied. Should I study?
You're right.
I'm afraid no ghosts. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to John.
Christian Bale.
And Will.
Christian Bale.
Christian Bale is correct. John is on the board. It's 2-1. Your next question is in the category of horror icons. How is Rick, a martial arts enthusiast, related to Alice in The Dream Master? This is one of those that I enjoy, even though it's by all metrics probably not great. I still like it. I think it's fun. 5.
There's
4,
far worse.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Will.
I said brother.
And John. Brother is correct. Keeping pace. Next question coming in the category of the paranormal. What is the name of the demon who tried to possess Reagan, revealed in The Exorcist 2, The Heretic? This movie sucks.
But Linda Blair wears all those tight tops.
Yeah, I don't like it.
All right, Tim. Tell him on himself today. All right, that's fantastic.
It makes me uneasy. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. John, let's go to you.
Pazuzu.
And Will.
Oh God, I guessed Pazuzu.
Pazuzu is correct. I don't know how you guess something like that.
I've heard the name before, and I just couldn't remember because I want nothing to do with that piece of shit movie ever again if I can avoid it.
Pazuzu is correct. It is 4-3 in favor of Will. Your next question is in the category of Marvel.
Sure.
In Deadpool 2, what type of object is put on Wade and Russell in the icebox, which makes them lose their powers? This is a movie I have some issues with. There are parts of it I really like. One of them being, can I say that? Can I say that and not spoil anything about this question? Yeah, I think so. Zazie Beetz is really good in this movie. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Will.
I said neck clamp.
Let's go to John.
I call those a collar.
Yeah, a collar is what we have. Jesus Christ. Fucking hell. I don't think I'm gonna take neck clamp. You are welcome to bring in Rue and
Rue, let's bring in Rue.
So It clamps the neck. I mean, it really does.
It has an attachment. It's kind of a clamp.
I'd say it's more of a clasp than a clamp.
So here's the deal. Do you think that you do not have a perfect round going? 2, so it's not for that. Do you think you're going to need the challenge later? It would tie the game. That's the other thing. We could argue this to death, and it'll end up being what Tim decides. I call you Nick all the time. That's where you're at. What is your gut feel about whether or not you think you can win this?
I went with the literal description of what is going on. They literally clamp something around the neck.
I'm with it. I'm with it. I say go for it then.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's
challenge it. Why not?
Yeah.
We'll be right back after this challenge. We're back. This has been fun. We're gonna take Will's answer, neck clamp. Nick may hate me, but that's where we're going. Actually, I don't know. I think that he might think. Anyway, we're gonna move on. It's 5-4.
Who knows? He might actually respect it.
Oh my God! All right, your next question is in the category of epic adventures. Epic adventures. Which Mad Max film features the characters collectively known as Master Blaster? Oh my God. Listen, we do what we do with the game. We get a challenge. We take it. We look at it seriously. That being said, I stand by kind of the you got cats, man. You don't know what a collar is like. But anyway, 5, 4.
I got kids. I don't
repeat.
All right, that's going to be the first repeat for Will. Your question again. Which Mad Max film features the characters collectively known as Master Blaster? That is the first repeat from Mr. Cohen.
Yeah.
I was once told I wouldn't want to miss this match. I don't know about that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. I believe we are to John on this one.
Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome.
And Will.
And I just said the subtitle Beyond Thunderdome.
That is correct. So it is 5-6 in favor of Will. Your next question is coming in the category of Disney animation. Who voices the new mayor of Zootopia, Brian Windancer, in Zootopia 2?
Oh, boy.
Fun fact, I did not write this question, but shout out to Ellie. When the 4K showed up in the mail, she opened it and she said, Zootopia 2! And I said, yep. You've only seen it 87 times, and now we have it on 4K. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with Will.
I believe that's Patrick Warburton.
And John.
Probably right. I didn't see it. Tony Hale.
Patrick Warburton is correct. Your next question is coming in the penultimate question. Coming in the category of Worlds of DC. What type of mutated animal is Nanawe in the Suicide Squad? Add the. Makes it a better movie. 5, 4, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with John.
Shark.
And Will.
He's a shark. Do.
I'm going to dock you points on that one, but it is 8-6 in favor of Will. Shark is correct. Your next question, the final question of this round, is in the category of mixed bag. Which character name can be found in the following fandom films? The Godfather, Monsters, Inc., Meet the Robinsons, and Jaws. Once again, Mr. Two-Egg coming in clutch with these mixed bag questions. Killing it, as they say. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with Will.
I don't know. I just said Sully.
And John.
Mike or Michael?
Michael is correct. So cuts into the lead a little bit there. It is 8-7 in favor of Will. Great round one for both players. We're going to get into round number 2. Here's how it's going to work. I am going to bring in the wheel from wheeldecide.com. Each player is going to have a chance to spin the wheel. If they like what they spin, they can keep it, or they can choose to spin again, but they must keep whatever they spin the second time. Each question is worth 2 points apiece. Unless you check down to multiple choice, then it will be worth only 1 point. Stealing is available in this round, so be on the lookout for that. Categories on the wheel today are YA, Criminal Underworld, DreamWorks Animation, MCU, Horror Icons, Marvel, Sci-Fi Icons, and the Paranormal. Will, you are in the lead. Let's bring in Mr. Moses. Would you like to spin or defer to Mr. Maher?
You should have definitely docked him points for that shit, but it's okay.
That's fair.
So how do you feel? Good stuff, by the way.
Yeah. I definitely had a good round one, but at the same time, so did John. So I think the smart move here, at least in my opinion, would be to go second. Let John, let us see what we need to do after his round.
If that's your gut, go with it. I was going to ask you if because I don't think you're really scared of anything on this wheel if you want to do the momentum, but if your gut's saying go second, go second.
All right. Yeah. Let's, as much as I love momentum, let's hold back. Let's go second.
Okay. Let's bring in the father of fandom, Aaron. And
yes.
We'll get the we will get the spin.
That is my son's full name.
I just like most of the wheels. This is great.
It's okay because we love spinning again.
Yeah. It lands on a YA, John. Would you like to?
Yeah, we're gonna spin again.
Yeah. Yes. See. Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah. Let's get one of those horror categories.
All right.
Spread our wings a little bit. Criminal Underworld's not bad.
That's not horrible.
All right, cool. You know everything to do. Don't know why I'm here.
Thanks, Aaron.
All right, John, are you ready for your questions in the category of Criminal Underworld?
Better than YA, yes.
All right, your first question. In which Criminal Underworld film is a henchman taken out by a character using an ejector seat?
I'll do multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, John Wick Chapter 2, B, Fast and Furious 6, C, Too Fast, Too Furious, or D, Hobbs and Shaw.
Oh, 3 Fast and Furious movies in there. Let's just say Hobbs and Shaw.
That is incorrect. Will, chance for a 1 point steal. Is it A, John Wick Chapter 2, B, Fast and Furious 6, C, Too Fast, Too Furious, or D, Hobbs and Shaw?
Too Fast, Too Furious.
That is correct for 1 point. All right, John, your next question. Who plays the Marquis in John Wick Chapter 4?
Bill Skarsgård.
That is correct for 2 points and a tie game. Your third question. In the final scene of The Godfather Part 2, who is the only person to congratulate Michael for enlisting in the Marines?
I really should rewatch these, I guess.
5.
Multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, Sonny, B, Tom, C, Connie, or D, Fredo.
I was going to say that makes sense. Fredo.
That is correct for 1 point.
Should have shot for it. All right.
Your fourth question. In Despicable Me, Gru is trying to steal what kind of device from Vector to achieve his evil plan?
A shrinking ray.
That is correct for 2 points. And your final question in Criminal Underworld. In Ocean's 12, who approaches Rusty on the plane to Amsterdam and asks for a more central role in the team?
Multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, Livingston, B, Linus, C, Virgil, or D, Frank.
Oh, you know what? B.
That is correct for 1 point.
I was thinking something totally different.
All right, at the end of John's turn, he gets his total up to 13. Will with the steal is at 9. So we will bring back Mr. Moses and the wheel as soon as I hit that share button. There it is. There is.
Ejectocito, cuz.
And this is the spin for Will. Oh, and it Conan's choice. So we will bring in the fandom once again. Yes. What would you gentlemen like to give to Mr. Cohen?
Do I go horror icons or paranormal? I don't know what Will is necessarily better at.
You like paranormal.
He didn't know Pazuzu, so I guess paranormal. He didn't really know it. He guessed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's paranormal it. Paranormal. I want to hear this.
That was my feeling about it, but he's gonna do great in whatever we give him. He's such an excellent player.
Yeah, and a handsome, svelte guy too.
Not a fat bitch at all. Got it.
Yeah, skinny bitch.
All right, Will, I'll be giving you your questions in paranormal. Are you ready?
As ready as I'm gonna be. Let's do this.
All right, your first question. Which paranormal film primarily takes place during a character's birthday?
Primarily multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, Damien, The Omen 2, B, Exorcist, The Beginning, C, Exorcist Believer, or D, Annabelle Comes Home.
I'm going to guess Annabelle Comes Home.
That is correct for 1 point.
It is Judy's birthday, yes.
Your second question. Who plays Robert Thorne in 2006's The Omen?
Liev Schreiber.
That is correct for 2 points. Your third question. In The Exorcist 3, what type of location does the final showdown with the Gemini killer take place?
Fuck. Not 100% sure. Multiple choice, please.
All right, your options are A, a forest, B, a hospital, C, a supermarket, or D, a cemetery.
Can I get those options one more time?
Yes, you can. Your options again are A, a forest, B, a hospital, C, a supermarket, or D, a cemetery.
I'm between two. A hospital.
That is correct for 1 point.
Wow,
shit.
Okay.
All right, Will, your fourth question. In The Conjuring Last Rites, Tony asks for Ed's blessing to marry Judy after he and Ed finish playing what game together?
Oh, shit. Let's go multiple choice, please.
All right, your options are A, basketball, B, ping pong, C, street hockey, or D, football?
Okay, ping pong.
That is correct for 1 point.
Okay.
And your final question in the paranormal. How does Paolo die in the first Omen?
He's cut in half.
We can accept that for 2 points. He's hit by a car, which cuts him in half. Yeah,
I wouldn't even challenge that. He is cut in half. He's cut the fucking half.
All right, great movie, by the way. All right, okay, so at the end of round number 2, I have Will in the lead with 16 to John's 13. Is that what you have, Nick? Yes, that's what I have, Tim. Okay, great. We're going to get into round number 3. It's the betting round. Here's how it's going to work. I'm going to say the category. You gentlemen are then going to decide whether you want to bet 0, 1, or 2 on the question. If you get the question right, you will gain the points you bet. If you get the question wrong, you will lose the points you bet. We will play until someone is mathematically eliminated or we have reached the end of the match. Any questions from the players?
Yeah.
All right, the first category you can bet points on is the paranormal. All right, let's get bets, starting with Mr. Maher.
I mean, I have to bet 2, otherwise I can't show my face on the internet anymore.
Let's go over to Will. How much are you betting?
I mean, I still show up on John's channel. I'm betting 0.
All right, your question in the category of the paranormal. Who plays the main character, Anna Tate Garcia, in The Curse of La Llorona? I remember when this came out. I didn't hate it. And then I rewatched it when we added it to Fandom. It's okay. It's fine.
Wasn't as bad as I anticipated it was going to be.
Hey, shut your mouth. I got a story about this. Go ahead.
1. Pens down. We'll start with Will, who bet 0.
Linda Cardellini.
And John.
My wife's watching that St. Louis DTF show. She's on it, Linda Cardellini, and she's like, "Why does she always play trashy characters?" I was like, "Shut your whore mouth." She's a struggling single mother in The Curse of La Llorona. God damn it.
She's very good in everything. I love her. I heard that show is good too. All right, it is 15-16 because that is the correct answer. So John makes up some ground. It is a 1-point game. The next category is sci-fi icons. Let's get bets, starting with Will Cohen.
I said 2.
And John Maher.
I said 2.
All right, your question in the category of sci-fi icons. In Ghostbusters Afterlife, which former Ghostbuster does Phoebe call and inform about the death of her grandfather? We will take first name, last name, or both. Good movie. I enjoyed this one. The one after it, not so much. But I liked this. Thought it was fun. Good romp. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with John on this one.
Ray.
And Will.
Ray.
Ray is correct. So both hit that for 2 points. It is now 17-18. Still a 1-point game in favor of Will. 3 categories remaining. Next category is Pixar. Let's get back to starting with John.
I'm going to go 1 on this one.
Okay, and Will.
Go big or go home. Let's go 2.
Okay, your question in the category of Pixar. Which Pixar film features a giant boat nearly crashing out of control into a city? This happened to me once.
I'll take a repeat, Tim.
All right, that's going to be the first repeat for John. Which Pixar film features a giant boat nearly crashing out of control into a city? No matter what, because of the bets, we will still have a game after this question. No matter what.
Why not?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. I would like to start with John on this question.
I don't know, but I said The Incredibles 2.
And Will.
The Incredibles 2.
Incredibles 2 is the correct answer. So
Have not seen it.
it is 20-18. It is now a 2-point game. But we still have a game. 2 categories remaining. And the next category is horror icons. All right. Let's get bets. Starting with Mr. Cohen.
1.
And Mr. Maher.
2.
This is getting sweaty. All right.
Yeah.
Your question in the category of horror icons. In Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers, Jamie and Laurie end up having to barricade themselves inside a house belonging to a man with what profession? Great movie. Low-key, actually one of my favorites in the series. Probably because of the time that I saw it. So I have a lot of nostalgia for this one. But overall, good shit. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Start with Will Cohen.
As between 2 answers, I said doctor.
And John.
Pretty sure they're at the sheriff's house.
Sheriff is the correct answer. A cop
The other...
is the sheriff specifically. So sheriff is correct, which means that John has the lead for what I think is the first point in this match. This is epic. 1 category remaining, and the category is the MCU. Let's get bets. Starting with John.
I'm going to go 1.
Okay. Why? Okay. We'll go to Will.
I said 2.
Fuck. Okay. So if they both hit, it is a tie game. And we will go to sudden death. I'm going to just leave it there. We'll figure out everything else as we go along. The question in the category of the MCU is, at the end of Iron Man 3, what specifically does Tony's clean slate protocol do? So if Will hits and John misses, Will will win. If John hits and Will misses, John will win. If both miss, John will win. If both hit, we go to sudden death, which I am not prepared for, but we'll get there if we need to.
I'm sorry, Tim. I was just being cute.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, John. We're going to start with you.
Destroys extra Iron Man suits.
And Will.
I said destroy the existing Iron Man armors.
And it looks like we're going to sudden death. I will be accepting both of those answers. It is 21-21. Here is how sudden death is going to work. We are back to round 1, whiteboard round. First player to hit while the other player misses will be the winner, aka first player to take a lead will win the match. Gentlemen, do you have any questions?
No. Good luck, Will.
You too.
Okay, great. I got to grab some questions. All right, gentlemen, your first question in sudden death. How many Wizarding World films feature the Room of Requirement?
Good game, Will.
Excellent match so far. 5, 4, 3. 2.
Repeat.
All right, that is the second repeat for Will. Your question again. How many Wizarding World films feature the Room of Requirement. That is the second repeat for Will. He has 1 remaining. John has 2 remaining.
Will making that face makes me feel good because I just wrote a number.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with John.
6.
And Will.
I said 4.
And your winner, Will Cohen. The answer was 4. The films being The Order of the Phoenix, Half-Blood Prince, Deathly Hallows Part 2, and The Secrets of Dumbledore. So Will wins it out. Listen, phenomenal game. This is, I think, one of those games where we talk about, players. Rue is actually one of these players who just never give up, persevere through the match, even when they're down. John was never out of it, even up until the end there. He just, was down just a couple points, kept inching back, and then ended up pushing it to sudden death. Probably going to beat himself up a little bit for only betting 1 on that last question in the betting round. He would have won if he had bet 2. But overall, I thought it was a great game. Both players showing a ton of knowledge, big points from each player, and I thought this was phenomenal. So thank you to the players, John and Will. Thank you to the managers, Rue, and of course, the father of fandom, Aaron. Thank you to Nick for writing, and also Joe and Javi, because they wrote for this one as well. So thank you so much, guys. We'll see you next time with more fandom. Until then, bye.
I did pretty good in round 1, you're right. Did really good in round 3. Wish I had bet more, like you said. Round 2, I mean, Kingdom of Underworld, I need Anthony to cover my Fast and Furious knowledge. So if Anthony was here, oh boy, I would have won.
Great questions about great movies. I love fandom, as everybody knows, being the father of fandom.
So have this kind of match and come out with the highest point total I've ever scored in fandom. That's kind of awesome.
He played an extremely smart game today, which was great. And that clamp, it came in handy. That 1 point we needed, it was there for us. So I'm very happy we were able to pull that one out.
I'm kicking myself, not just shooting on Fredo and a couple of different, just blowing my challenge on the first question, not betting 2, everything in round 3. A lot of just mental mistakes, I think. But, I can't take anything away from them. It's a really strong game. And it didn't give up anything in the final, which was good.
I kind of want to see me against Dean. I think that could be a really interesting match.
Both of these guys proved that they can compete here, and they both showed their mettle, for sure.